Good morning. So it is crazy. We are down to the final 4 days of school. Actually, when you're saying this, it's the last day of school. Friday is their last day of school. But yeah, we have a lot going on today. I have to quickly, hold on. Yeah, I have a mobile order for Cambria. Thank you. Getting my strawberry refresher because it's delicious, and I have to go get my oil changed this morning. So I'm going to get this and then go get my oil changed. And then there's a bunch of stuff I have to get done around the house. Big thing being the dog room. 1 second. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. So I have been noticing an abundance of hair under the sofa in the sunroom. So I really want to get in there and move the sofa. Luckily, it's pretty easy to move, so not a big deal. But we'll see how much I get done today because it really depends on how long it takes to get my oil changed. But boys are at school. Freya and Bobby are still asleep. I'm gonna go get my oil changed and then we'll jump into getting the house cleaned. So we're starting off in the kitchen. The kitchen was not horrible. Actually, my thought today was I was gonna get a bunch done. Like, I wanted to strip the kids' beds. Like, there was a bunch I want to get done on this day. And honestly, it just did not play out because I started working in the dog's room. You'll see that later on. And it was so much dirtier than I had expected it to be that it completely wore me out. So just know, just because you have a list in your head or written down, it does not always play out that way, because that was definitely the situation for me. You are going to see some extreme cleaning. The dog hair in that room was insane. Under the couch, all over the place, but it felt really, really good to get all of this clean and just back in order. So I am really excited. It is the final day of school today when you guys are watching this. Friday is our last day of school, and I know the boys are excited. I'm excited. Like, we love summertime. I love having my kids home. Everything about the summer, we always enjoy, and this week I know has been so much fun for the kids. They've had so many different activities between pizza parties and just like random stuff all week. It's pretty much a party week at school. So they have been enjoying it, but I also know we are all ready for summer vacation to just kind of chill, relax, have some really good family days going on, and just enjoy summer together, especially since once school starts up again, it's going to get hectic. Between school is going to start up again, and then not long after that, we're going to have a new baby, and life is going to be hectic. So I am all about like really, really enjoying this summer with the kids. If it's going on fun day trips or even just hanging out as a family around the pool, whatever it is, definitely looking forward to this summer vacation. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately about certain materials in the house. And if you haven't followed us for very long, you wouldn't have seen a lot of this stuff. So I know one question I've been getting a ton of is our backsplash, where we got it. So if you're new here, we completely remodeled our house when we moved from Wisconsin to Florida. And the cabinets in the kitchen are IKEA. So another question I got is, how are we liking them? Still loving these cabinets. Like, for the price and DIY DIY like ability of them, they are amazing. Like, they have soft close drawers and everything about them. I really, really like them. When it comes to our floors and our backsplash, pretty much any tile in our house is from Floor & Decor, and the flooring is also from Floor & Decor. I did a lot of shopping at that store when we were remodeling. But I moved into the bedroom. It seems like every day I either start in the bedroom or the kitchen. Often it's the kitchen. As you guys know, like, I am more of a morning person. Bobby is more of a night person, which actually works out really well for us because Freya still does not sleep through the night really, really well. So I'll get up in the morning, take the kids to school, and then clean the kitchen or something like that. Well, Bobby is still in bed, but he is often the one, if Freya's waking up in the middle of the night, he gets up with her because, like I said, he's more of a night owl. Me, I'm usually asleep by 10 o'clock at night. Him, it could be like 2 in the morning.
But we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel safe. It's all in our brains. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us.
I got my 2 little shadows with me. Minnie is our little Chihuahua mix dog. And then Freya. They are always, always around. Also, I love it. So Freya loves dresses. All of them. You guys know this. Like, she absolutely loves dresses. And it's funny because I don't even care if she wants to wear the fanciest dress that is in her closet, because realistically, how often do kids get to wear those things? So she was wearing one of her like Christmas dresses on this day, and it was really, really cute. So this is like a very good not recommendation, but like observation of cameras lying to you as a viewer. Like, I feel like I walked in this room and it doesn't look that bad. Like, it looks pretty clean, but you guys are going to get some close-ups. And it's kind of embarrassing. However, Bailey, especially our St. Bernard, loves this sofa and sleeping in this room. So it gets dirty, full of hair. He is a St. Bernard, so it can get full of slobber and everything. And I have not moved this couch to clean behind it since we got it, I'm pretty sure. Luckily, it moves really, really easy. It just slides. But yeah, here you can just see all this dog fur. It is absolutely insane, but desperate in need of a really, really good cleaning. But that is why I always tell you guys, like, there are times it looks like I am cleaning a clean house, and I promise you I am not. I think my house is impossible to keep clean, just between kids and pets and whatnot. But yeah, there was so much dirt and grime in here. It felt really good to get it really, really clean.
Got some stuff. Goddamn, she's so fly. Knows how to write a good song, at least better than this. 'Cause if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. 'Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Come on and give it a shot, but you'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that. She drives him crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes him want it so bad. Gets the attention mention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles.
Also, I know I mentioned this a lot in videos, but I'm always getting questions, especially from people that are like me and animal lovers, is what type of vacuum we have. So this is the Shark Duo cordless. I love this vacuum. It works really, really well. It doesn't have as many attachments, so like the easeability of having like a little hand vac and stuff like that, but that doesn't really bother me. I just like this because it does clean really well when it comes to dog hair. It has that dual brush, so it has a soft foam brush in front and then the traditional beater bar in the back, which works really well when you have hard surface floors. So for us, pretty much our entire house is hard surface other than rugs and whatnot. So that is why I do love this vacuum. I love Sharks in general. I think I've always owned a Shark. I've tried others and there's others that are good also. It's just, I always go back to this. And I think I go back to it because of that dual brush. I know Dyson and other brands have like different heads that you can put on it to make like a hard surface versus carpet. And I like that this is all in one, easy, quick, makes it just a lot easier. And when you got a lot of kids and animals, like I'm not looking to complicate my cleaning process. I'm looking to make this as quick, easy, and simple as possible.
You say you only wanna be best friends. I just wanna be a damn girlfriend. What I gotta do to make you face the truth? You didn't act like a friend that night. Maybe that's why it felt so right. Do I really need to spell it out for you? So why you trying to hide your curiosity when I know you call my name out in your sleep? Tell me, friend, can't you see?
And then I also love this couch because it is so easy to clean. You guys have seen me take the cushions off and whatnot, but often I will just go in with basic powdered Tide, and then I like putting in the scent boosters just because it smells so good, and a rag. Like, it cleans up so easily, which is why I love this sofa in this room. Obviously, leather is nice and all, but sometimes you don't want to sit on leather. Trust me, I love our leather furniture, which is actually something I never thought I would say. I always thought leather was cold and sticky, but I have learned if you buy good leather, it is not cold and sticky. But there's still sometimes like you just want to cuddle up on a upholstered sofa. So having this really easy to clean when I know Bailey loves laying on it is really important to me. And like I said, this is super simple. There are times that I will take this completely apart. I will unzip it, pull out the cushions and everything, but that's a lot of work. Mainly the putting the couch back together part of it. That is usually something I'm like, do I really want to take it apart and then have to put it back together later? Often that answer is no, especially at 20 weeks pregnant.
What's it gonna be? Are we gonna do this or not? I really need to know if you're in or out. You don't have to say the words, just look in my eyes. Tell me, friend, oh, can't you see what you mean to me? It's obvious we are that perfect match. Ain't no catch. You and I will make it last. Place your bet on me and everything will be alright. Take a chance, ain't no risk. You and I won't hit and miss.
I also noticed that this does dry pretty quickly as well. It did not take long at all for Bailey to come out here and lay back on this sofa. Because the other thing is, okay, so I always mention that these videos are to motivate you, but I also like to keep it real with you and let you know, like, this is not all done at once. So, real life, I washed these sofas and then I went and sat outside and watched Freya swim for a little while because I was tired. Just scrubbing these down, I was tired, but you can see how dirty that water gets. Oh, it's so gross, but I know you guys like to see that. But yeah, I take breaks as I'm doing stuff because you need to. Like, I am not someone that can just clean for 3 hours straight. I would die. So after I did the couch, I went and, like I said, let Freya swim for a while. And that's why you can see, like, the sofa is pretty much dry by the time I got back in here. But Bailey had already been laying on it and relaxing on the fresh, clean sofa. So I'm pretty sure he approves. But now for the real life, and this is grody. This is like filthy house cleaning here for you. But if you have pets, you get it, and you're not going to judge me. If you don't have pets, you might be judging me, but that's okay. We are here to normalize a dirty house every once in a while because that's lived in. And it's personal choice. Some people do not want this in their life, so they decide not to have pets, and that is totally cool. I am an animal lover, which is why I want to own a farm. So here's real life. This behind the sofa, so much hair. There was dog food that got pushed under here, just literally everything. And then this bay window also gets really dusty. The dogs love looking out this window into the backyard. I will say, though, I am so glad. This tile used to be like a orangey Spanish type tile. I don't even know exactly. And I use that tile refinishing kit to paint it white, and I love it. It keeps it nice and bright, but it is also so much easier to clean because it's got that really high gloss finish to it. Love it so much. And of course, using my favorite window cleaner, the Spray Away. Love this stuff. Absolutely love it. And these windows were a lot easier to clean today because I had the sofa moved out of the way. Usually you guys see me trying to balance on the sofa, so I was taking advantage of being able to do it without having the sofa in my way.
I give my all, little by little, I pour out my heart, little by little, here, I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall.
And then when it comes to cleaning the floors, obviously I need my mop socks. If you guys are new here, my mop socks are a microfiber nubby sock that I wear whenever I mop the floors because then I don't get the little footprints on the floors, which I hate. But also if you have a stubborn area that you would normally have to get on your hands and knees to scrub, I can just use my microfiber socks and not have to do that. But in the bucket, so I use my O-Cedar spin mop out here because of the texture of these tiles. I have two mops, as you guys know. I have a spin mop that's a square one, which I really like, but it does not work as well for textured floors, I've learned. So inside, it's great on the inside floors. But out in this sunroom, the O-Cedar works so much better. And when I use this, I will usually just use some powdered Tide, once again, really hot water. And then I personally like to add a splash of bleach. Now, I always tell people, especially when I talk about using bleach and stuff, is always use it with caution and test an area first, because I would hate for you to use what I use and then it not work out for you. So always keeping that in mind with any chemicals. Also, how gross is this? This whole hair thing was still under the couch. There's probably more under there, but I wasn't about to like tilt and lift the sofa up, sliding it back and forth. That was the best I could do on this day.
Give my all, 'cause I don't care if people stop and stare. Let me fly, walk that fly into the sky. And maybe action rule all that I can be.
And then I'm just going all over with this mop. I noticed that this wall, especially with the cat tree here and everything, was just a little dusty and hairy. So I even went up the wall with the cedar mop, and then I'm going around the cat tower just to clean up any of the hair off of it as possible. That cat tower, though, is so heavy. So heavy. It is not the easiest thing to move at all, but Grandma's cats love it, so that is why it is out here. I did have questions about Grandma's cats and Grandma and everything, and yes, Grandma is keeping her cats. We were able to find a spot that allows her to have those 2 cats. I know that was a big concern because Grandma loves her cats, obviously, because a couple people were asking if we were keeping the cats, and we are not keeping the cats. They are not ours. They are definitely Grandma's pets.
Next morning when the sun goes up, it might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and I'm too afraid to let it go.
Also, if you missed the whole thing with Grandma and moving down here and now moving back to Wisconsin, I really just don't want to go into this whole thing over again because it's been very exhausting mentally, physically, emotionally. This whole thing has been very exhausting. So if you have not seen or heard, yes, Grandma's moving back to Wisconsin. If you want more details on it, go check out our Cambria and Bobby channel because we do have more info over there. And like I said, it's been very, very exhausting and stressful on our family. So I just don't want to, I don't want to have to tell the whole story over again.
You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and time is running out for me. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dreams.
So for my multi-purpose spray, I am just going around with my Pine Sol. You guys know I love my Pine Sol as my multi-purpose spray. I've actually ran out of Thieves Cleaner and I haven't replaced it. I've been enjoying using the Pine Sol enough that it's easier to get because I don't have to order it. I can go straight to Walmart and pick up Pine Sol. I can go straight to the dollar store and pick up Pine Sol. And for those reasons, I've just stuck with it. And I love the way it cleans, the way it smells. It's one of my favorite things. I always love, though, cleaning this rug. This rug gets really dirty. As you can see, this door goes out to the pool. The other door goes out to the backyard where we have our birds. So it gets really dirty. And the dogs eat right here. Their food and food bowls are actually right in this cabinet. So it gets really, really dirty. But you can see how well this vacuum works on this rug. It's amazing. Every time I clean this rug, like, there are days that I like letting the rug get dirty just so I can have the satisfaction of vacuuming it, which sounds absolutely insane.
Sounds you like, but be so
I also still love these floors. Like, if you are new here, these floors used to be covered by this like really cheap, almost like peel and stick tile, but it wasn't, and it had like a marble look. Very modern, but for me did not fit the feel of this house. But also the ground between, I don't know, something was not sealed correctly. So we had some flooding in this room when we had some hurricanes. Luckily, it didn't get into the house, but in the sunroom, it did. So slowly those were peeling up and like cracking and becoming a total hazard. So we peeled them up. And every day that I see that tile out there, I'm like, I am so glad we like said, you know what, let's bite the bullet and pull these tiles up. Originally, our thought was to buy more of the flooring that was in the rest of the house and put it out here and just have that nice flow to it. But we fell in love with these tiles so much that we ended up keeping them. I did after this, though. The boys were home. I was lucky to pretty much get this room done before the kids got home from school. That was like my number one priority. One, it's just a lot easier to clean when it's just one kid at home compared to 3 kids at home. But also, I'm usually exhausted by this time of day. So getting the bulk of my cleaning done before the boys come home from school is usually my goal. But I did still want to go around and give the rest of the house a really good cleaning. These sliding doors are also always so filthy, and it's something you normally cannot see on camera. But if you have animals, like, you get it. Bailey and Minnie will both lick the door, or they sneeze while looking at the door, so you have like doggy boogers. I know, gross, but real life here. But also, these are really big, heavy doors. So Freya, when she opens the door, she uses like full hand, whole thing to open the doors. So yeah, always dirty. Coffee area obviously always needs a really good cleaning. Bobby drinks coffee every single day. When I'm not pregnant, I drink coffee every single day. That's why we love this coffee area. If you guys didn't know, my mom actually owns a coffee shop in Daytona Beach, and we love their coffee. But Mom's coffee shop is about a 20-minute drive. It's not like that far, but it's all city driving, so it takes a little bit longer to get there. And I'm not driving 20 minutes for coffee every single day, even though I love Mom's coffee. So we bought that espresso machine, and I get the coffee from Mom's shop, and we make our own, and it's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend if you like lattes or anything like that to invest in a espresso machine, because one, so much better than Starbucks, so much better, and two, just like they will literally pay for themselves over time. And then just finishing it off by giving all the floors a really good mopping. I'm just using the O-Cedar again. I already had it out and everything, so changed the head, changed the water, and then just went around and gave all the floors a really good cleaning. You guys know I love my vacuum mops. Those things are the best inventions that ever came since the robot vacuums. But I do feel like it's still very important a couple times a month to get out an actual mop to clean the floors. There's just something about a good mopping that I feel like you can't replace. Even though those vacuum mops are amazing, and they make it where I don't mop nearly as often as I used to, there's still something about this. It's kind of like comparing mopping to scrubbing your floors on your hands and knees. Do we do it really nowadays? Not really, because we have modern technology. But for me, in my opinion, there's still a lot of cases where you're not going to get your floors as clean as if you were doing it on your hands and knees. Same situation with the mop and the vacuum mops. The vacuum mops work amazing and absolutely love them, but I feel like there's still sometimes that getting out a good mop and bucket makes a really big difference. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I would love if you would subscribe, and drop me a let's change this up Christmas tree if you stayed till the end.